told here is that PQRS, so that's the big one, and the PLMN are similar quadrilaterals. Now, it sometimes helps to draw them separately. So here is the smaller one. They're not actually trapeziate, to make sure you don't think that they are. And here's the bigger one. Okay, so for the smaller one, we know that this length is 12 centimeters. For the bigger one, the distance all the way across the bottom here is actually 12 plus 8, which is 20. Now, the easiest way to do these sort of questions is to work out the length scale factor. And the length scale factor is always the length on the new shape, which I'll call that the big one, 20 divided by an equivalent length on this one, which is 20 over 12, so that's 10 over 6 or 5 over 3. So that's the length scale factor. So that means that any lengths on the small shape are multiplied by 5 over 3 to find lengths on the large shape. So we are told the length of RS, that's this one here, so we want to work out the length of MN. So rather than multiplying by 5/3, I'm going to divide by 5/3. So I'm going to do 13.5 divided by 5/3. Now you can use your calculator there, or you could think of it as 13/5 multiplied by, remember when we divide by a fraction, it means that we multiply by the fraction turned upside down. And if we do 13.13, oh sorry, that's not 13/5, it's 13.5. 13.5 times 3/5, we get 8.1 centimeters. So the length of MN is 8.1 centimeters. So we can stick that on the dotted line. Right, next question says work out the length of LQ. Okay, now if we look at this, what I need to do is work out the length of all of this, okay, which with the equivalent over here is the length of this side here. Now I know that this side here is 9 centimeters long, and if I want to work out this side, so all of it, so that's all the way from there to there, I'm going to do 9 multiplied by 5/3, and if I do that, that comes out as 15. So I now know that it's 15 all the way from there to there, which means that LQ, that's just this bit here, must be 6 centimeters, because 9 plus 6 is 15. Okay, so the second bit there is just 6 centimeters. Okay, next is a bit more difficult. The area of PLMN is A, the area of PQRS is KA. So PLMN is this one, so that's the smaller, and the big one is this. They're saying, what do we multiply the areas by? Well, we know that the length scale factor is 5 over 3, and you should know then that the area scale factor, and in this case the area scale factor is what they're calling K, it's what you multiply the area by. We take the 5/3 and we square it. Now you can either write that as 25 over 9, because we just square the top and we square the bottom, or you could change it to a decimal, although it's a bit messy, comes out as 2.7 recurring. Better as 25 over 9. So we now know that the value of K is 25 over 9. Okay, let's look at what they're now telling us. First of all, the value of A, well, A, remember, was the area of this quadrilateral here. So that is A, the area of PLMN. Now we are told that this area here, the shaded area, is 105.6. And we also know that the area scale factor is 25 over 9. So the area of this small one here, this small quadrilateral, multiplied by 25 over 9 gives us the area of the whole thing, not just the 105.6. Now, if we look at it, the area of the small quadrilateral is A, and the area of the large quadrilateral is made up of the shaded bit and A. So the large area is actually 105.6 plus A. Okay, so let's just think of what we said before. So the small area, okay, if we multiply that by the area scale factor, so 25 over 9, that will give us the area of the big quadrilateral, which is 105.6 plus A. Okay, another way of writing the left-hand side, obviously we could write it as 25A over 9 is equal to, and I'll write the right-hand side as A plus 105.6. Now to get rid of that 9, I'm first of all going to multiply both sides by 9. So on the left-hand side, if I multiply by 9, that's just going to give me 25A. and that's going to equal, now if I multiply the right hand side by 9, I've got 9 times A plus 105.6, so 25A is going to equal 9A, and that's plus 9 lots of 100, and that comes out as 950.4. Okay, if I collect my A's on one side, then 25A take away 9A, so I'm going to subtract 9A from both sides. I've got now 16A is equal to 950.4, and if I now divide both sides by 16, A comes out as 59.4 centimetres squared. So the area of A is 59.4.